My job is to try to protect the people who live in this city, to try to protect the people who work in the city, and to protect the businesses that employ people here.
And Salt Lake City Mayor Erin Mendenhall says she is doing just that. Today, she announced the city will impose a mask mandate after the statewide mandate is lifted on Saturday. But another major announcement today is creating a big shift in pandemic policies in Salt Lake County. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Evans.
And I'm Lauren Steinbrecher. Salt Lake County will not move forward with a mask mandate past Saturday, while Salt Lake City has decided to keep one for the foreseeable future. As Fox 13's Spencer Joseph joins us from the City and County building, he's explaining why the city is making the move. Spencer.
Yeah, and really today was surrounding essential workers, a lot of them saying that by the city implementing this mask mandate, that's allowing them to continue enforcing it in their own stores and giving them the peace of mind for their essential workers.
I'm using the emergency powers given to the Office of Mayor to require that masks continue to be worn in all public settings in Salt Lake City.
60 hours away from the end of the state's mask mandate, Salt Lake City has made the announcement.
Nothing will change that day here in Salt Lake City.
Backed by the City Council.
Masks and social distancing are key.
And the University of Utah.
Masks work. If anybody has any questions about the efficacy of masks in spreading disease, think about what's happened with influenza and RSV this year.
Thanks. But essential workers took center stage.
It's a real honor for me to be here.
In the form of Matt Caputo from Caputo's Market.
It's a bit surprising. I mean, all these professionals, I slice salami for a living.
I'm really grateful. I got tears in my eyes as she was saying it.
Mayor, I didn't know what you were going to do today. Thank you so much.
For him, he says this will help enforce mask mandates in his stores.
It truly became one of the hardest parts of the pandemic to deal with.
And other businesses feel the same.
Some large retailers tell us that they will have to hire additional staff and security for mask enforcement.
As for how long this mandate will last, it isn't clear.
I can't wait until the day comes when the data allows me to write an order rescinding the life-saving mask requirement. But today is not that day, and April 10th is not that day.
Thank you.
But as the state and the county mandates come to an end, the message from essential workers in Salt Lake City is,
please be considerate to those that are experiencing the fear and don't have another choice, and wear a mask.
So I want to bring up that there are some questions being asked about the legality of this mask mandate, because it isn't specifically mentioned in the endgame bill that cities have the right to do this. Now, Mayor Mendenhall addressed that by specifically saying that that stems from her emergency powers, from an emergency declaration at the beginning of this pandemic that she declared last year. Live in downtown Salt Lake City, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News.